Hey there, how you doing today? So I read an interesting article called Neuroscience Tells Us How to Hack Our Brains for Success. I'm looking at it over there on my computer. So I want to give you some tips from this article about how to be more successful in your private practice. We're going to talk about it. So it's Friday here. It's sort of casual Friday. We do some makeup sessions and other stuff, and I got my Cardinals shirt on. But I want to remind you about this. So this article about how neuroscience can help us be successful has a few items on a list. So the first item on here is exercise and meditation. Totally agree with this. Every day get a little bit of exercise, get those good chemical releases. The meditation or prayer is you getting off the technology and just having time to think. I'll put a link down here to this article, but the article next mentions you have to have a good diet, good omega-3 fat intake, and also just an all-around healthy diet. The next item on this list is to say your chief aim every morning. It's got that in quotes, chief aim, and it mentions that this comes from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is a pretty good book. I've read it before. It's kind of a motivational book that's, I think it was early 1900s when it was written. But your chief aim is what your goal is. So to have a goal and to say that goal every day. I'm going to be the best private practice owner in this city. That's kind of a chief aim. And to say that every day, to have that goal right when you wake up. All right, next on the list here, get plenty of sleep. You need 7 hours, probably a little bit more than that. And that's going to help your brain function and succeed. The next thing on the list is to carve out at least 15 minutes every day to learn something new. So I do this kind of with learning guitar. Not very good at it. My kids are a lot better at it than me, but I want to at least to be able to strum along, and it's a challenge. It makes my brain work in a whole different direction, and apparently it's going to help me be successful on this list. Up next is to remove yourself from stressful situations, whether it's physical or emotional. Just get out. I mean, if it's a stressful situation, your brain's going to be preoccupied with that situation, and it's not healthy. It's not going to make you successful. And if you're around negative people, you really need to decrease your time around those people. The last one on this list is visualization. So to visualize yourself being successful, what does that look like for you? And to do that every day. I'm going to add one of my own, and it's actually a combination of things. So I have on here music, culture, and travel. Music stimulates the brain like nothing else, and travel helps you see how other cultures live. Even if it's just a different state or a different part of the country, it's good for your brain to travel, to take that break, to disengage from the day-to-day routine. So before we end this conversation, what are some things that you do every day to be successful? I'd love for you to leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast, and don't forget about enrollment into the Academy ends June 24th. Love to see you in there. Thank you, and Godspeed to you in your practice.